Good morning and welcome to episode 1855 of Hard Factor. It is Friday, December 12th, 2025, holiday trivia day. We finally made it. Everybody go to patreon.com/Hard Factor if you want to play the host and trivia tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. You can try to beat us. And we lose like half the time. So it's fun, though. It's fun every time, 100%. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. As I said, patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more bonus podcasts, plus playing us, the host and trivia tonight, December 12th, 9 p.m. Eastern. Mike Wade, Trivia Throwdown Online. It's an incredible time. Join us. You're wearing like a Santa hat. You got Mark, you can wear a Santa hat. What are you thinking?
Oh, I have the huge Santa hat. I might have to go get a normal size Santa hat, but I will definitely be wearing something Christmassy and
Ugly sweater, you know?
Maybe having some eggnog and then nailing the movie trivia category. So,
is it movie trivia?
And
oh shit! You're gonna want
Christmas
Mark or
movie
Pat on
trivia?
your team. Okay.
Have you guys seen these new muscle ugly Christmas sweaters that are out?
That
Show
sounds
me.
hilarious.
I will.
I get like a fake six pack shirt. I love those.
Dude, they're
Yeah.
awesome. Hang on, I'll pull one
it's
up
like
for
Duff
you.
Man.
They're fucking amazing. Yeah.
I like even just shaving your body and then drawing a six pack on yourself.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pull one up.
It's fun and gross. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it gets laughs and it gets clicks on the beach too. Physical clicks. You're actually gonna connect with somebody with that one.
Oh yeah, they know you're not a virgin when you do that. Move.
No,
So
you're
that's
willing
like
to play
that's
around.
like the Grinch
That doesn't need a
sweater.
relationship.
That's
It's like
the
the Hulk or Grinch. Hang on. Yeah,
it's
there's
realistic muscles.
there's much better ones. I just can't find them right now.
They're
It's like
veiny.
realistic muscles. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like a Turbo Man suit.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
little
they've got
gay.
it is very gay. It's very gay.
a little.
Man, if I'm being honest.
But they're pretty funny.
Dude, speaking of gay costumes that would go hard at the holidays, Turbo Man. I was just watching Jingle All the Way. Turbo Man would be a great fucking costume if you could pull it off. That'd be Also Sinbad. I mean, people forget Sinbad was great.
That crushed it in that movie.
Sinbad was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah. Sinbad makes the movie.
He's the
Doesn't always
entire
make
comic
the
relief.
movie. Yeah. Was it like house sitter? He's had some duds, but he was on his A game in Jingle All the Way without a doubt.
It's a classic, dude.
Yeah.
It's
His
such a
stand-up's
classic.
good. I like his.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
He's
just
funny.
in some bad
Sinbad's-
movies.
He's dead,
Yeah.
right?
Sinbad?
R.I.P. Sinbad.
No, he's still
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah, he's alive. Good.
Is he?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not that old.
Damn, where's he
Thank
been?
goodness.
I haven't seen him in
I'm
fucking
glad
forever.
Sinbad's alive. No, I
Jingle All
don't-
the Way was 1996. That
It was a while ago. Yeah,
yeah.
it's a great
30
movie.
years ago.
Great movie.
Hope he makes a comeback.
Yeah, me too. I'd love to hear what Sinbad's up
Can you
to.
imagine if
Yeah,
someone brings out Sinbad that would bring the house down?
You know, yeah, it would if he's able. I don't know. Is he touring? Is Sinbad touring?
I don't. Probably not. He's
Blank
he's,
Check, great movie.
he's
with
69
Sinbad.
years
Yeah.
old.
Blank Check was great,
Yeah.
dude. Schrader, thanks for the comment. Okay, in the news today, 69, perfect time for him to make a comeback. In the news today, nice. Wes, you're up first. What do you got?
I got Hillary Swank looking like a $1 million bitch.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then I got a story about Trump being assaulted, but it's a little old, but it was kind of resurfaced this week because I don't think many people actually heard about it when it happened. So I'm gonna take us back to 2021, but we'll just pretend like it's this happened last week because it could have happened last week, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throwback Thursday night.
Yeah.
Throwback Friday morning. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I don't remember that. Interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to find out about that. I don't recall. Mark, you're on deck. What do you got?
Well, I've got the first known case of teleportation. Pretty big news.
Whoa.
And then Another like medical donation that wasn't vetted well enough. Not the second one for me this week. They really gotta test this shit before they put it in some other people.
That's smart. Yeah,
First-
run.
Using the kidney, the donation. This one's like even crazier.
Okay. All right.
Sad.
Yeah, they should test stuff that people are donating.
Yeah, before you like take it from another person and put it in another person, you should test.
Yes, it's not exactly a blanket at the Goodwill. is it?
No.
It's
No.
Yeah. Okay. And then I've got honorable mentions. Some big headlines that we didn't get around to talking to before the end of Friday's show. We'll just wrap it up with those at the end here.
Hey yo.
All right. Let's get into it. You guys remember Hillary Swank, right? She hasn't made a huge appearance in
She
a
looked
big
like
movie.
Jennifer Garner. I was gonna say that's the one. She looks
Hillary
like
Swank's
Jennifer
always
Garner.
in the debate whether she's hot or not. Like,
Mhm. She
Okay.
looks hot there.
Yeah,
I
very
think
hot.
she's like a B League Julia Roberts, kind of.
right, but she's a great actress.
Yeah, she's a 2-time Oscar winner.
Phenomenal actress.
Yeah, 2-time Oscar winner.
Okay.
And I don't know if you ever get asked this question, but sometimes you're just chit chatting with someone like, what's one of your what's a pet peeve of yours? And I never really think of a good one. I'm always like, people cutting in line or some bullshit that has to do with traffic or driving or something.
When
but
people
this
ask
is
me stupid questions.
yes, people ask me stupid questions but
Being
this
asked to name my pet peeve.
Right.
yeah, that's a
That's what
pet
I
peeve.
mean.
Yeah. But this one made me think of
You're
one.
looking at it.
One of my biggest pet peeves is when like
You got a mirror.
Yeah.
is when celebrities or famous people like sports stars, musicians, they get mad when fans take pictures of them or want a selfie. It's the most ungrateful fuckers on the face of the earth.
Yeah, but every once in a while you have to assume you got to give them grace. If that's
sure,
the
if they're at a funeral,
if
yeah.
that's the norm. Well, yeah, if they're busy, like they just have a bad day. People have bad days.
Sure.
If 1 out of 10, that's the case, it's a pass. But if it's like 5 out of 10 or more, that's
It also
the norm,
depends on the
not cool.
situation. It also depends on the situation.
Yeah, because the
like
paparazzi are annoying. And,
sometimes the celebrities also get mobbed by just regular people, like
Yeah.
in the bathroom or like some weird places. So like if it has to be like in a very public and open setting. I give celebrities a lot of passes when it
Bathroom,
comes to,
sure. That's
when it comes
ridiculous.
to, like
I
because
see
they
it both ways.
How about at an airport?
Other people don't get accosted like that.
Travel sucks. You don't need to be mobbed. Like, so you guys have probably seen the Diddy thing. I'm on episode 2,
Yeah.
and like idiots were like mobbing Diddy for selfies while he's on trial.
Yeah. He
It's
was
dumb.
gracious though.
He was gracious, but like, why
Yeah,
would you?
That was because he.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
saying
for-
the people have
for-
no
for the
common
purpose
sense.
right
They're
there.
like,
But yeah, it's
Listen,
it's
but
a-
their whole world doesn't
annoying.
exist without fans. Is my point. Like if you
I
have to
understand.
realize your whole fucking thing doesn't exist without the
okay,
people
but if
that
I'm
doesn't
walking
mean
the
you have
street, I don't
to-
need
that
800
doesn't-
people asking for a selfie. I'm sorry.
You can
Yeah.
lose the person who's trying to get your picture while you're changing your baby's diaper. That person you don't
Yeah.
need as a fan anymore. If
Sure.
if it's
Okay.
that many
Changing your
that
baby's
they're-
diaper,
that they're
sure.
If it's
mobbing
at your
you in the
show,
fucking
you should
bathroom.
stick around and meet people. If it's like you're at a restaurant, I'd like to eat my fucking food.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
If you're at a restaurant, people should leave you the fuck alone.
Absolutely.
Don't go up to somebody's table and act like, that's fucking annoying.
People
but I
don't
mean,
have
it's
any
nice if you
common
do it
sense.
but then it opens up the whole gateway to the table for the rest of the evening for the entire restaurant. It's just like the whole thing is a little bit annoying. I wish people would give a little bit more deference. To like,
Celebrity
hey, I want to let
worship.
that person have.
Mhm.
A
I
decent
mean, I think
night
it's
as
I think
opposed
it's
to-
ridiculous to do, but I still think you're a fucking bitch or a douche if you don't respect your fans that are giving you the life.
You have
that-
to be gracious to a point. If it gets over
Right.
the top, though,
It's a
you
fine
have the
line.
right to be like,
Yeah.
I'm with family or whatever. Just
Sure.
leave me the fuck
Okay.
alone.
Fine.
It's a fine line between Hillary Swank and Michael Jordan and some idiot that doesn't get to live their life at all because they do 24/7 pictures.
Hey, they knew what they were getting into. Acting the
No,
epitome
there
of
are some people. There are some people that just can't turn it off, and they become a slave to it. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have any identity.
Yeah.
Listen, the epitome of an actor's career is becoming famous. So if you want to be the best at your
But
career, you're an actor.
but they're working when they do movies. They're working when they do the talk shows. They're
And
working
who's
when
going
they
to
do
see
the
those
award
fucks?
season. When they're not working, why the fuck do they have to?
Because people are paying to go see their movies
Oh,
and
so you get
giving
to
them a
fucking
life.
grab
Owe
them by
you
the
a-
shoulder?
Yeah,
and
if
say,
I
"Take
buy
a
you a
fucking
movie, if
picture?"
I buy your movie ticket, that entitles me to a
Bullshit.
selfie.
Bullshit.
That's right.
No, it doesn't.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it does.
Bullshit.
In my opinion, it does.
No.
Bullshit.
That's an entitlement mindset.
So the pilot should give you a hand job every time you take a flight.
Wes, thank you for describing exactly what
Yeah.
I was saying. I wish
Bullshit.
people did less of. You described it exactly
If
perfectly.
I go to your movie, I want to, and I feel the need for a selfie. You better
And
give me
there's
that
millions
fucking
of
selfie.
people that think like you, Wes, which is why Hillary Swank's in this story.
And which is why I'll give a lot of celebs a pass, because I know that a lot of people are thinking that way, and I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. That's ridiculous.
Fuck
Let him
this.
eat. Let him
Fuck
eat.
this.
Fuck these rich fucks that I love.
I
That
hate
I want
being
a picture with.
I hate being famous, and thanks
I
for
wish
seeing
the
my
movie
movie, and thanks for the millions of dollars, and I only exist because of you, but fuck you. Yeah.
I mean,
If they say if they're being a bitch and are really being an asshole about it, then yeah.
Listen,
there's
there is a
certain
line, I'll agree, but that's my philosophy if I'm getting rejected.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends on the situation. Again.
depends on how hard the rejection is, for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway.
True.
Let's hear about
Also,
it.
yeah.
Okay, well
If
now I
they
hate
make
Hillary
you-
Swank.
Yeah, I want to hear
She's a
why.
cunt.
What happened?
She's a cunt. Well, okay. I'll tell you what. For those
Yeah,
of you who
well-
don't know, again, she's she might be ahead of some of our listeners' time because the last big thing she did was 2004 when she won Oscar for $1 Million Baby. She also won for Boys Don't
Right.
Cry. She's a great actress. Again, she's got lots of fans. People do love her. So when she goes out, I can imagine she gets these fucking requests from people. But one woman, this woman Jada Boufis in LAX.
Did it doofus?
Jada Boufis.
boofed
Jada Boufis.
Jada
Now,
boofed it?
Hillary boofed it. She's created a PR nightmare, disaster for Hillary Swank. So this is the Boufis family, all right? As
Well,
you can
let's get a
see,
load of the boofuses.
there they are.
They're at Disney.
They're at Disneyland. You want to know why they're at Disneyland?
Because it's Hillary Swank at Disney.
Hold on.
No.
Put that last picture up again.
Hmm.
Is she
What's up
dying-
with
are
the
you
what's
gonna
up
say
with the
she's,
kid
like,
on
dying
the
of cancer or something?
Yeah, what's up with the kid on the ground? No hair, right?
Yeah.
Why is-
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because their kids are
The cancer
dying.
situation.
Both of them are dying.
Yeah.
oh.
And they were on Disney World for the Make-A-Wish trip. So their kids could see Disneyland before they died. Because
That's
they
pretty
have
good. I'm glad
they-
they got to see Disneyland.
they have
What did
something
Hillary
called
Swank do? Did she fucking kill these kids?
no, not listen. This is being way blown out of proportion, but I think that this is just an example of you never know what someone's going through, and also you should just be kind, especially if you're an actor that people see their movies. Anyway, they're suffering from Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It's a rare genetic disorder defined by extreme muscle weakness caused by progressive muscle degeneration. So by the age of 12, they're not going to be able to move.
Both
and
kids?
they have both kids, and they have a shortened lifespan. I guess it's genetic or something. So
Oh,
they
God.
went to Disneyland to see Mickey Mouse before they can't walk anymore, and with her husband and 2 dying children. And so this is what happened according to Jada. At baggage claim, I was walking next to Hillary Swank, and I did a double take because it's Hillary Swank, and I'm a fan of her movies and stuff. You know, I paid money to go see her movies, and she said she took out her phone. This is the mom, quote, because I got distracted in trying to find my Make-A-Wish kids and my husband. She literally said Make-A-Wish kids and my husband. She said, I just looked like, I was trying to call my husband. I wasn't taking a picture. But Hillary thought that the mom was taking a picture of her just because she's so egotistical that anyone with a phone near her, she thinks she's getting her picture taken. Hillary Swank turned to her and said to this mom who has 2 dying kids, you get what you needed. You get what you came for. Enjoy that picture. And then she stormed off.
Hillary.
Yeah. So
So Hillary's a kind of she's if this is true.
That's not okay.
yeah.
If this is
So-
true, now everybody knows what Hillary Swank is like, and sorry to her
Yeah.
husband.
So
You
Boufis,
get what you needed.
get what you needed, get what you came for. She's like, no, I'm just trying to find my kids, Hillary Swank. So the mom took to social media and said, I think this is IG. Last Monday at LAX Airport, I was trying to find my son during his Make-A-Wish America trip to Disneyland when @Hillary Swank turned around and snapped at me. You get what you needed. You get what you came for. Enjoy that picture. Ma'am, I wasn't taking a picture of you. I was trying to find my 2 terminally ill boys at baggage claim. But thanks for poking.
Oh my God, she's doing the Make-A-Wish so hard just
Oh
to
yeah,
stick it
she
to
has
Swank.
to. Yeah, she's.
Well, I mean, but
Yeah.
It's
this
to
is
stick
I
it
mean,
to Hillary. Yeah.
And she said again, she
fishing with
reiterates.
dynamite though. This is ridiculous.
But
yeah.
thanks for poking at a stressed mom on her kid's Make-A-Wish trip. Iconic timing because she lived here in Spokane long ago. So random. Okay.
She mentions Make-A-Wish 3 times in that.
Yeah. Oh, Of course, you got to make
Well, that
Hillary
was
feel the
it
worst
was
you
the
can.
Make-A-Wish trip, and that really drives home the fact that Hillary Swank was giving a hard time to the cancer mom.
Yeah. Now, she did say, like the mom said, it hurt my feelings because I was just starting my son's Make-A-Wish trip, which she wouldn't have known, but just
Which
one of the situations where it was
I
my
would
first
say it is
encounter with a
lame.
celebrity.
It is lame. Like her kids are going through the situation. I hate that she's making it so much about herself.
Yeah, she needs to chill with the reference.
Well, it's stressful for the whole family when your kid's going to die, I assume.
Of
Of
course.
course, of
But
course.
she's making
but-
it seem like Hillary's worse than the dying kid situation.
right. It's a.
well,
it's,
she
it's
is.
a little bit of. Like,
She is, yeah. Close
is.
second.
Yeah. Now Hillary, after realizing what she had done, that she criticized the mom with Make-A-Wish kids that are dying, and seeing this PR shitstorm that
She
was coming her
laughed,
way,
didn't she?
she reached out via Instagram to apologize and explained her excuse was that she was worried that the mom was taking pictures of her twin toddlers, Aya and Om. Get it? Om.
oh,
Her
she
healthy
needs to do
kids.
more.
Being
she needs to
photographed. Yeah,
Yeah,
her healthy.
so healthy, dude.
Yeah.
They came out of the womb doing yoga
Yeah. Om.
immediately, and they were just like there's no.
I thought she was taking pictures of my healthy kids.
Right. Yeah.
Did they scan? Did she have like doctors make sure they were perfect, genetically perfect prior to when they came out? And everything?
Oh, I'm sure she wouldn't have given birth to them if they weren't.
Oh wow, yeah, she had the AI.
She was mama cupping it and went a little too hard, way too hard.
Yeah. Well, she is wearing a shirt that says "Love like a mother" in this picture.
Oh, no.
So the mom
mom
asked,
on mom crime.
mom on crime, one with healthy kids,
And the
one with
one
dying
mom,
kids.
and the one mom was a fan of hers. They really could have just got along.
Right.
So the one with the
It's a shame.
healthy kids and the great career was assuming that the one who doesn't have a ton of money and the dying kids
Mhm.
was trying to be a predator on her.
Like
So
a
the-
paparazzi.
the
so
She
she'd
didn't
sell-
know. She didn't know that the other one had. She thought she was
No, she
paparazzi
didn't know.
stabbing the twins.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm sure the mom had a Make-A-Wish
Yeah,
shirt
she-
on when she took the picture.
She might. It sounds like.
Yeah,
it.
probably did.
Thank God Hillary didn't say a curse on your family. when
Yeah.
she-
Yeah.
Hillary Swank has read a lot of the scripts of the movies she's played in. I think she likes the ideas of a lot of the villains.
So, hey, if you don't want your kids to be photographed, don't be a famous person with your kids in a public place, right?
Yeah.
Maybe get your career back on track and fly private, right? You know
Have
what I
the
mean?
nanny take the kids.
Yeah. Have the au pair take them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, LAX is the airport where you're going to run into celebrities, but it's just
Anyway,
right. If you are gonna pop off like that and think that every random fucking person in the airport's taking a picture of your celeb kids,
yeah.
don't take them through the fucking airport.
Saw Tiffany Amber Thiessen at LAX. You know what I didn't do? Ask for a picture.
Oh, you
Wanted
should
to.
have. Should
Wanted
have.
to.
See
She
that?
was
This lady
also
didn't
all
even-
alone.
this lady-
She was all alone. There was no one around her. My wife.
No one
actually
was with
saw
her?
My wife was like, Tiffany Amber Thiessen, not a 210, or like not Tiffany Amber Thiessen. And then I
That's-
turned
that's
around.
a-
She was just the two of us and her, and I could have easily
Wow.
asked for a picture, but I was like, let's leave her alone.
Yeah, but you were if you were I mean, I know
You're
your
with
wife's
your
cool, but if you're by yourself, it would have been better. You can't exactly run up to a hot chick and ask for a selfie when you're with your girl.
Oh, my wife wanted to take a picture. with
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I know,
what you
okay.
do is you have your wife deliver the drink to her, and that's
Right.
how you.
Yeah.
And then you just sit
Yeah.
there smooth at the
her.
bar.
She was mad at me that I wasn't like going to take the picture, but she's a you, Wes.
Yeah. Oh, good. At least there's one smart person in that relationship. Let's move on. I'm mad that Pat isn't here. I forgot he was off because I was going to ask him if he's taken any trips to San Antonio recently, and maybe stopped by the Louis Tussaud's Waxworks Museum while he was there. Maybe he saw a wax statue of this guy. Where is he? Hang on, I got him. There he is. Maybe he saw this guy at the Wax Museum.
Oh
And,
yeah,
Trump.
that horrible wax statue.
Look at how bad it is. And maybe
So bad.
he let his TDS get the best of him and assaulted the wax statue because that's what people were consistently doing at the Wax Statue Museum
man.
in San Antonio. They were assaulting the Trump wax statue by punching and scratching it so bad
Okay.
that they had to take the statue off the floor because it got mangled by people scratching it and punching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put a Trump statue out almost anywhere, it's going to get mangled to death.
So
But the Michael Jackson statue is fine.
look at how bad this Serena statue
That's
is.
not Serena.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's horrible.
Look at Drake too. I mean, these are just terrible.
Drake's
statues.
is
Serena back
actually
up?
okay.
Put
Drake's
Serena
is
back up.
actually okay.
Yeah.
That one
She looks like
feels-
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp, but robot Shannon Sharp. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I always thought Venus was hotter. Anyway, so yeah, this actually happened back in 2021, but it resurfaced and could have, like I said, could have been yesterday because the statue has not emerged since 2021 because I guess it's just too mangled and they got sick of repairing it from people walking up to it and punching it. Now they did say that, yeah, a lot of at the Wax Museum, you're allowed to put your arm around a statue and get close to them, give a thumbs up or whatever. It's part of the deal. But scratching it and punching it in the face is not part of the deal. And that's what
You
people were
can't
doing.
fuck with the art. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I mean, if you so if you get caught, yeah, I mean, you're probably in trouble.
Yeah. So the
Maybe
director
they're
of
trying
the-
to punch its face back into proportion since it's so bad.
well, there's
Yeah,
a
because it
psychology.
does need to be elongated. Like it needs to. If you punched down on his cheeks on the original one,
Yeah.
it would start to look a lot more
It's a
realistic.
short face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the short face?
chin- Yeah. Why is his hair so close to his chin? It's crazy. He doesn't look like anything like that in real life.
No.
They nailed the suit though.
The
Yeah.
suit and the thumbs up, yeah,
tie,
but then
yeah.
the face is all fucked up.
Got real
It's better
small
than
hands,
Serena.
But way better than Serena. Serena
But they
should
made
go
his
down and
head-
punch her own statue.
I would
The
turn around
reason
and
Dom-
leave if the first thing I saw was Serena. I'm out.
Yeah. Like this ain't
Yeah.
gonna be a good exhibit.
It's all of it's pretty bad.
No one's gonna
Yeah.
believe me. Now, real quick before we move on, the article in the Wonderful Museums by Frank Johnson got into the psychology of why people might
Punch a
assault Trump.
statue.
There's a concept
pretty
known as
obvious.
Well, there's a concept known as symbolic aggression. When individuals feel powerless and are able to directly confront the object of their anger or frustration, in this case, political figure, they may direct the aggression towards a symbolic representation of that figure,
wax
A wax,
like a wax
figure of it.
statue. Yeah, a
The
hyper-realistic
literal
representation.
symbolic.
Yeah. So punching or scratching a figure can provide momentary, misguided sense of catharsis, and it's not a rational act. Of course, it comes from anger, TDS, whatever you want to call it.
They should
and-
make a wax museum of all the monsters, like serial killers, Jerry Sandusky, Weinstein, Epstein. You just beat the shit out of them.
Fuck them up.
Just
Yeah.
beat the fucking shit out of them for 30 minutes. It'll be the best.
Yeah.
That would be a fun museum.
Get all the monsters in there.
So that's what's going on in San Antonio. People are just assaulting Trump wax figures. I guess better.
Is
than
it still
assaulting-
happening to this day?
No, they haven't. They haven't
They
been able
took
to
it
put
down.
him. They haven't been able to put him back on display because he was so mangled, and I guess they just got tired of repairing him.
Oh, so sad.
He's got like claw marks on his face from all the women in there just clawing his
Doesn't last
face.
a day.
I'd love to see. Did they release a picture of the fucked up?
No,
statue?
there's one that I had to. There was one in San Antonio Express but it was like, here's the real condition of this Trump statue, but it was a paid
They won't
article.
even- yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can find it.
If it was good enough, it would have made it out of the paywall.
Yeah,
True.
Anyway, guys, when I got back from my trip, the first thing I saw on my
A new
doorstep
package.
was this guy.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Just
I got the same one, dude.
fully
thicky, dude.
I already took it
Thicky.
upstairs, but yeah,
got some for my son, got some for myself. Thick bag of True Classic, and that made me feel pretty good. I was very excited because the guys at True Classic, they started with a simple mission, and that's to bring premium, comfortable clothing to the masses. Because looking and feeling great shouldn't come with a designer price tag, and it doesn't at True Classic. That's why we all wear them constantly and keep ordering them, even when they don't send it to us for free, which they didn't this time. I ordered these on my own because I love them so fucking much. And clearly people agree. 25 million shirts sold to 5 million customers, more than 200,000 five-star reviews. It's become a staple in all our closets, and if you try them out, it'll become a staple in yours too. We promise. It's not just about fabric or fit; it's about confidence. People helping, you show up every day feeling put together, makes you feel better. That's what makes True Classic the perfect holiday gift this season. Whether you're shopping for your dad, your brother, your partner, or now even the women and kids in your life, True Classic has something for everyone. Same premium comfort, perfect fit that built the brand are now available for the whole family. These pieces fit where they should, feel incredible, don't break the bank. So again, try them out and you will become a customer for life. They are just that good. And they make a great holiday gift. So you can find them at Amazon, Target, Costco, Sam's Club, or better yet, to help us out, head over to trueclassic.com/hardfactor to grab the perfect gift for everyone on your list. That's trueclassic.com/hardfactor. They released some new colors, which I got for shirts. They're always coming out with new stuff, and just fantastic shirts. So
The best.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, how about a little bit of a Florida Man Friday story? You want to head to Florida?
Yeah, let's do it.
Full shows, patreon.com/hardfactor for just $5. I mean, come on.
Wow.
It's a deal. This man, let's just pop him up. Let's just pop this guy up here. Take a look at him.
Ooh, he's bloody.
He claims, what do you think he claims?
The bear attacked him?
Yeah, I was going to say a raccoon attacked him.
It looks like he time traveled, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like it came from like the 70s?
The hair. Yeah, the hair for sure.
I mean, he's got long hair and he's got like a weird windbreaker.
Like a tennis shirt. Yeah, tennis windbreaker old. Yeah.
Maybe.
Different sci-fi tea thing. He claims he teleported.
Okay.
That's him telling the cops that he
right.
teleported.
I guess we could have read the news thing where it says man claims he teleported at the
Right,
bottom.
that gave it away, right? He claims he teleported, this guy. So what happened was he was driving in Volusia County, and all of a sudden people on the road, they see this BMW whoosh flying by him at like 110 miles an hour, and they're like, whoa, that's not good. So the cops get called, and lo and behold, Joe Teleportation crashes the car. You wouldn't believe it. Somehow he survives because he's probably drunk.
Wow, yeah.
So you're telling me that in between when the cops were called and when they arrived, he crashed the car?
Yeah, he crashed the car.
Okay. So somebody saw him driving drunk as fuck, super fast, and they were like, "Uh-oh, cops better be alerted." And before they could even get there, he's crashed. Okay.
That was a good reason he was driving fast. He was trying to get the hell out of there because he stole the car. It was a BMW, stolen BMW that was left. Some guy went into like a convenience store and left the keys in the cup holder, or what? He was at a park. He left the keys in the cup holder, Bicentennial Park, and this guy hops in the BMW and just floors it out of the park at like 110 miles an hour. Cops get called. He crashes the car. Witnesses were interviewed, and they were like, yeah, when I saw him get out of the car, it makes sense that he stole the car because I couldn't picture this guy owning a BMW.
Yeah.
So people were punking him at the end, and this guy, clearly hammered, just kept muttering to the cops, I teleported into the car. I teleported.
Man, stealing a car must be the best rush, the best first 1 minute rush in the world.
That was a fun 5 minutes for that guy.
Yeah.
And then now, I mean, you think he just talks about how it was worth it, those 5 minutes, like when he's in jail for like 6 months?
Going 110 on the highway in a stolen BMW is fun.
If he's not sticking to the teleportation story, because that was against his will if he was teleporting.
True. It's ironclad if he can prove it.
I teleported. He was taken to a local hospital and then to jail.
Yeah. Local mental hospital, right?
Yeah, he was teleported to the fucking clink.
He had a suspended license too, shocker.
Yeah.
He teleported to jail. Yeah, he's gonna want that teleportation device in jail to get anywhere else.
Yeah. Dude, it'd be awesome listening to him talk about teleporting in jail.
Just wait, we're gonna get out of here. Just touch me.
Think real
Hold
hard.
my hand. Yeah. Just give me a minute.
Yeah,
I've done it before.
Hold my hand.
Can you imagine? He convinces some idiot to hold his hand.
Yeah, the whole drunk tank.
Yeah, it's a chain. They're all concentrating.
We're gonna teleport out of here, guys.
That'd be a sight. I love a good sperm donation scandal. Can't lay off when it's in the news, right?
Yeah, it's close to home.
True. It's because you're a donor yourself, right?
I was. Yeah. I didn't.
It's
take
like a
the
hair
last
club
test.
for men ad.
Years ago.
You know why I talk about that?
Yeah. Years ago I was, and then they tried to get me to come to do the final test, and I bailed. But technically my sperm was in the cryogenic thing, so they weren't legally allowed to release it because I didn't take the final drug test. But I bet if they
In a-
wanted to make money,
In a
that,
pinch,
yeah.
Yeah, you could. You tell them to draw the papers back up. Hey guys,
I got a real deal for you. We got this guy. He's been in the cryo for about 5 years. No,
It's always possible. I mean, look, I could get a 23 from me screw job years from
dude,
now.
that would
You
be
never know.
incredible.
It was back when I was
meeting Mark's kids later on would be so.
it was
funny.
back when I was
Wouldn't that be
skinny,
the
but
best?
like just starting to stop playing sports. So like I was like probably like 180, 190, and like I was just starting to like get out of shape. And I
Uh-huh.
remember distinctly the woman that worked there taking a picture. It was supposed to be of my face, and she zoomed into my stomach because to like warn people that it was coming. And the guy who owned the place walked by and he was like, "Why are you taking a picture of his stomach?" And I was like, "I know why she's taking a picture of my stomach."
Yeah.
Yeah, she was right. Anyway, so this is a sperm donating story here, and
Mhm.
we should start checking organs and sperm and blood before we allow these things to be donated. Is kind of what I'm getting at, because this is the
Right.
second negligent donation screening this week I've covered. You got to screen the sperm, is what I say.
I mean, you could give
It's a
someone
solid rule.
Duquesne muscular dystrophy.
Right.
Or cancer.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah,
Wait.
even worse.
Sperms can come preloaded with it.
Yeah.
Genetics.
Apparently they can. Well, genetics. A Danish sperm donor who unknowingly carried a rare cancer-causing mutation in the T53 gene, causing Leishmania syndrome. Didn't pronounce that right. Leishmania syndrome, which carries a 90% lifetime cancer risk.
Oh.
Donated at the European Sperm Bank.
So
all the way
everybody's
back.
got like some of these genes where you might get some cancers, but some of them are like a 90. You might have
If
a
you've
Leon
got
Genomia.
Leishmania,
Yeah. You might
Is
have
it,
a Leon.
is it spelled
Phenoma.
L-Y,
Yeah.
Mark, or L-E?
Li
Whoa.
Oh,
Li
okay.
dash from any
Whoa.
any?
Okay.
Wow, okay.
FARUMENI syndrome.
90%.
90%. So he started donating in 2005, and this guy happened to be one of those nutbags that wants to donate his sperm as often as possible, like they made the documentary about that we covered. Also a
Great.
European guy. It might even be the same fucking guy, but no, they would have said, because Danish, but very similar.
Different dude, but yeah.
The Danish love to donate sperm, these sick fucks. So he distributed his sperm to 67 clinics in 14 countries. It was used for over 17 years, resulting in 200 conceived children, possibly more, 200 that we know of. Up to 20% of the sperm carried the mutation, and at least 23 kids that we know of the 200 got cancer, and several have already died at a very young age.
Holy
He ended up he's like a serial killer by
Has
proxy.
he serial killed himself yet? Because that's something that you might do in this situation.
No.
Now,
He's still
can
alive.
they prove that he wasn't
Little
aware of
surprised.
this? Or was,
I mean, at some point I don't know.
if he
like, I
wasn't
don't thi-
aware of this, this is all on the
Well,
clinics.
Well, yeah,
Even
they got
if he-
they got
even if he wasn't- Even
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
wasn't aware of this, finding this out about yourself and your whole entire goal was to like spread your seed as far as possible. I think
That's a
that
little
would
weird,
drive-
isn't it?
That
200
would drive
kids?
you insane. Drive you insane, right? I mean, you basically would, like Mark said, you would realize, oh shit, I'm a
Do you
supervillain.
mean more
I think he's-
insane?
yeah,
You
I think he's already
donate
insane,
100 times.
already insane, crazier, even crazier. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that's the story. He killed a lot of people with his sperm, and then they didn't
Jeez.
catch it.
Whoa.
A lot
I mean,
of kids
that's-
in Europe have cancer because of him.
Sounds like a big lawsuit for the clinics is coming.
Yeah.
Well, he did it to
clinic.
67 clinics, so every clinic.
Yeah. every
Classic.
None of them screened for Leishmania syndrome.
Well, who would?
Well, now
I
they
think you're
should.
supposed to, probably, right?
They probably should.
That's an extra cost. That's an extra test. You want to?
Right.
If they
You gotta
say you want to screen for Lee for that, you're like probably.
You
like,
got
how
to
much is it gonna
scan the
cost?
sperms, man.
Yeah,
You got to scan them.
it's fucked up.
That's the rules of sperms.
It's a fucked
Yes.
up one.
You got to scan them. Yeah. Hey, you guys want to keep talking about sperms? Probably. I mean,
No,
it's not
but
exactly.
if you're
sperms,
going to
but
donate sperm, you got to screen it.
this is some unscreened sperm
Okay.
that we're going to talk about here. Honorable mentions, and the first one is about the Michigan football coach, Michigan, the university, You heard about them.
Oh.
They fired their head football coach, Sharon Moore, in a shock move after a 9-3 season. Everybody's like, "What the fuck? Why are you firing Sharon? 9-3, that's pretty good." Turns out, he was having a secret relationship with his executive assistant, which is code for secretary, since they got rid of that role title for Progress a few years ago.
But they didn't get rid of the guys in power having sex with them.
Yeah, or
No, they
hot
didn't.
hot executive assistants.
They didn't. No, they kept all of those things. You could still have a hot.
What are they
executive
calling you these
assistant.
days? Assistant.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
And turns out, at least at the University of Michigan, you could still get caught banging them when you're the head football coach.
Wasn't there like a lot more to the story? Allegedly?
Oh, there's more to the story.
Yeah.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, guys.
You're gonna
That's
show a
just the
picture of
headline.
this broad?
Because I was like,
Don't worry, it's
thinking,
coming.
I was thinking like, what's the big deal? Don't like you're gonna fire Lane Kiffin and every other coach too because it seems like having sex with your assistant
Okay, bigger
of
deal
age,
here.
of age assistant. It seems like that's maybe
bigger-
frowned upon, maybe, but
For sure. Bigger deal here. This dude, Sharon Moore, is a married father of 3 young girls. So
no, I'm not
that's
saying what
quite,
he did wasn't deplorable, but I didn't know if it was
quite a bit
fireable.
different than Lane's situation in that regard. But yes, Mark, there is way more bubbling below the surface than even that.
Mhm.
Quote, when the findings of the university investigation into Coach Moore's behavior was presented on Wednesday, we immediately terminated his employment, said President Domenico Grasso of the University.
Man, how did the mob get a guy into Michigan?
Yeah, Domenico Grasso is the interim president of Michigan while this is all happening. And he said, "There
Been
was
looking for a reason to fire this black guy since we hired him."
Well, he doesn't know how to keep his girlfriends on the side.
no, he does not. No, what's the word for that? What's the
Yeah, the Italian with
Goomba.
the girlfriend. Yeah, what is
Goomba,
it?
he does not. There is absolutely no tolerance for this conduct at the University of Michigan, none. And then the university has found, quote, credible evidence that Moore had an inappropriate relationship with the staff member, as I said, his executive assistant, which is a, quote, clear violation of policy, said athletic director Ward Manuel on December 10th in a statement. Now, there was a lot of rumors going around that Ward Manuel, the AD, was fired too. Apparently not fired, according to the university. Last I
This
checked before we
Italian
started
guy's
recording.
cleaning house.
Yeah, but not
It's
with
like the
Ward
end of the
Manuel.
Godfather.
He's not letting you know his moves. He's firing
Yeah.
the coach first. He's figuring the rest out later. Grasso. The university, though, has even set up a confidential hotline for others to report if Moore assaulted or harmed them in any way. So what did he do? And is there pictures, Wes? Yes. Moore was arrested for an assault investigation later that same day, within that same hour of being fired by Grasso. Moore was busted on criminal charges for allegedly breaking into the home of his former executive assistant, Paige Shiver. Here she is. And so that is what Sharon Moore, Paige Shriver, 32 years old, executive
So
assistant.
good he had to break in to get one last piece.
So good he was stalking her after she broke it off. And then he broke in one more time with a knife in hand. The day he was fired, she called 911. He was arrested at a nearby church. While charges have not yet formally been filed, he's expected to be arraigned today, Friday. In the end, the 39-year-old married father of 3 got caught banging his secretary after she tried to break it off and he didn't accept it. So he started stalking her. And this is how it's ending, with Paige Shriver, the 32-year-old executive assistant, disclosing the receipts, the text messages, everything to the Michigan Board of Regents, and Coach Moore absolutely losing his fucking mind over it and threatening to like kill everybody and himself, basically. in the
Yeah, it's all
situation.
alleged, but he apparently allegedly held a knife to himself, then her, and said he was going to kill himself and maybe her too. That's suicide ass right there, boys.
Yeah. Also, a lot of people say not that hot. Jared Lindsay said that's a filtered pick. Yeah. I mean, if you look at picks like from game days and stuff, yeah, for sure. People are wondering,
She's not that hot. She drove a guy making $10 million a year to suicide. Yeah, she's not, like, she's so not that hot. She's hot.
She's hot.
There's debate about it on the internet. What we do know for sure is it did drive him crazy. That's for sure.
Right.
And she gave over the receipts because she was scared of him. I guess she thought he was going to maybe kill her in the end. And which he also threatened to do, allegedly. So we'll see what happens. A lot of players are coming out in support of Coach Moore, but it sounds like Coach Moore is an absolute psycho in relationships. So,
he ruined his life.
Yeah.
If he hadn't, the infidelity, that's bad, and obviously the stalking is crazy. If he had just fucked her, he'd be fine. But he stalked her, and then he broke into her house and acted like a supreme psychopath. Now he's
the
done.
knife break-in.
Yeah.
The knife break-in was the seal of the deal.
He would have landed on his feet if he hadn't knife broken.
That's right, he would have.
Sure, dude.
If he had just fucked her, he'd be fine. Yeah,
for sure. You might have a divorce and stuff,
Yeah.
and he's paying alimony on the 3 daughters, but yes, he would have probably been okay in the end. And so that's
still
a big
investigating it, but that sounds bad. Because it
one.
also,
I think Michigan may be naming the new coach while we're actually taping. So I don't know.
it was when it came out that it was just an inappropriate relationship, aka sex. It was kind of like, why are they so quick to fire him? And like this seems like a bit aggressive of a move, and then like an hour later, it was like, no, he tried to kill everyone.
Yeah, they were proven right immediately.
Yeah. They looked into this a long time, like last summer, I think they said, and then finally the stalking.
They've been wanting to fire.
And then she went to to Brasso or whatever, and was like, "Look at all these texts and emails. He's scaring the piss out of me."
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, they wanted to get rid of him. She provided the proof. They got rid of him. And number 2, if you live in the United States, Mark, there was another one you said though.
Let's keep knocking on Waymo. A woman in Los Angeles ordered a Waymo for her underage daughter. We don't know exactly the age, but let's just assume young, well under 18. And when the daughter was getting into the Waymo in Los Angeles, they started to hear a noise coming from the trunk. It turns out a creepy man was waiting in the trunk and had been in there for an undisclosed amount of time, unbeknownst to the Waymo, which was carrying around a pedophile.
Farts did he sniff? Yeah.
It was a pedo. It was a legit pedo in there.
Well, the guy said that he became trapped in the trunk when the cops arrested him and asked him what he was doing and why he was breathing so heavily when a 13-year-old girl got in the car.
Man.
Yeah. Why he
so,
put?
I mean,
why
you
he
connect
put a straw? Wes, they are asking why he put a straw through the seat directly into her, in between her butt cheeks.
Yeah.
They're asking.
Imagine you feel a finger through the seat from the trunk.
Well, they asked him how come he didn't make a peep when guys got in the 13 previous rides. When a 13-year-old girl got in the car, the entire car started shaking. So
sniffing really loudly.
You tell me.
I think we got one.
But the Waymo had no clue it was carrying around this creep.
A pedophile sniffing girls.
Waymo released another statement saying we have some more testing to do.
Waymo's horrible. That's what we're finding out.
Just a ridiculous week for Waymo.
Just the most dangerous thing possible, basically. Yeah. Okay. Well, don't worry, guys, because if you live in the U.S., this last one is at least worth a second thought. We have commandeered an oil tanker in the Caribbean Sea off the coast of Venezuela. The U.S. military has.
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. Just making sure you guys knew because we've got one now.
We're pumped about it because the gas. I was saying the gas in Texas pretty good prices. Let's get some more oil tankers.
Mm-hmm.
Take some more. Take some more.
Commandeering stuff in the Caribbean Ocean or sea, however you say it. I mean,
throw more knives through all of them. Get those tankers, boys.
That's a great pastime. And also on top of that, so I'm with you guys, just making sure everybody knew. Then Marco Rubio. Also, it was a good show. Now I remember I listened to you say that. I just have no brain.
I was giving you credit for calling the Venezuelan war, which is about to go down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we might want a couple more tankers. And on top of that, this is what's really going to get us back on track, everybody. Marco Rubio, Secretary of State, has demanded that we begin using Times New Roman fonts again. Okay.
What fonts were we using?
This is a manly font, Times New Roman. You understand?
Yeah.
He's making it mandatory for all U.S. diplomats must use Times New Roman. This is an alpha font. He claims that the Biden administration adopting Calibri was a, quote, woke-leaning and, quote, wasteful DEI initiative, according to Fox News, which got me thinking, what's the most pussy-ass font out there? Which font do you look at?
I'm trying to
and
look
you
it
say,
up.
fucking pussies.
Comic
sending me that
Sans,
shit.
maybe.
I don't know, but I love Comic Sans might be my favorite font just because it's so unique now. You wonder when somebody sends you something in Comic Sans, you wonder, are they being ironically hilarious, which they probably are, or have they not changed their settings from like Windows 95, which could also be the case. In either case, I love it. So I like Comic Sans. I'm a big Comic Sans fan personally.
Interesting.
Times New Roman is all business. And that's what Rubio's saying. We got to get back to all business. Calibri is like an aerial based thing with no.
Look here. I wrote
smooth.
I wrote a word for us to
Let's see 'em.
compare. Okay, here.
Yeah,
Now
let's see him.
there you go.
Pussy.
On the top,
Dude, the pussy in Times New Roman is so serious. Look at that.
yeah.
That's
You
the
take
bottom.
that-
Times New Roman.
You take
Times
that
Roman's
pussy.
the bottom. Yeah.
You take
And
that pussy
Calibri's
serious.
up top.
That's a professional pussy.
Yeah, the top one. I don't know if I'm. You call me a pussy that in that font. I don't know
Yeah.
if I fucking buy it. You know,
Right.
I'm like,
Exactly.
What about
call me a pussy, but it's a weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't look
about
that
like
strong.
Ariel?
Yeah,
No?
Ariel. That's the
Ariel?
one. So I think like you know what we're doing here. Calibri is an Ariel, but basically Rubio's claiming that Calibri is even more pussy than Ariel, which is I vote for Comic Sans. I vote for Comic Sans for
Can we
all.
get a Comic Sans,
official
Wes?
communications.
I'm pulling up the
Pussy.
Arial real quick for you.
Let's
and
do an
then-
Ariel and a Comic Sans pussy.
All right, let me do a Comic Sans pussy here.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, Comic Sans.
It's gonna look great. See, the Comic Sans pussy is gonna make you laugh, and that's why I like Comic Sans. I mean, it's much more lighthearted font.
Not for
You know.
government work though.
No,
Not-
but that's what makes it so great for government.
Okay, here we go. All right, so at the
They
top,
can lighten up.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Look at that. It's so big.
Wait a minute.
You
What's
got-
the bottom one?
That's Comic
That's
Sans.
Comic
Come
Sans,
on, Will. That's
baby.
ridiculous.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Look
That's
how
ridiculous,
huge the U
Will.
is. Look how big of a
That's-
pussy that is.
That's like a cute like birthday card font.
Yeah. You can't be writing.
No, Times New Roman.
Comic Sans?
Rubio is right about this. I gotta say.
What's the third one? Is that an Ariel?
That's the
We have-
Arial, yeah.
Yeah, Ariel's
we
not bad.
have-
I like it.
Look,
Arial's
we
just a
have
bigger
live-
Calibri, a little wider Calibri.
Yeah.
Ariel's a more aggressive Calibri, and I think that's why Rubio's pissed. He's like, you couldn't even go Ariel. You had to go with the skinny Ariel.
Look at Comic
So-
Sans.
All right.
Comic
Yeah, so
Sans.
there you have
Get
it.
outta here.
We're going back to a manly font in this country. All right. And then if you want to, you can join me in using Comic Sans. Sticking it to both sides with that one. All right. It's not Calibri. It's not Times New Roman. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine getting served papers in Comic Sans.
Comic Sans. Yeah, that would be hilarious, dude.
Divorce
Comic Sans,
papers, yeah.
Yeah, like divorce papers and Comic Sans. You'd want to kill someone.
Gotcha.
This will take the edge off a little bit. This is going to sting, but it's a funny font.
But the Comic Sans.
Yeah. No, you'd want to kill the guy.
Yeah.
Comic Sans is great. It's like Comic Sans is here for a good time, not for a long time, and that's
Right.
the show. Remember, join us for trivia tonight. Speaking of a good time, and that'll be a great time tonight. Trivia 9 p.m. Eastern. Patreon.com/Hard Factor. But most importantly, get out there and have yourselves a great fucking weekend.
The cream of the crop!